Hey, everybody, welcome to Website Wednesday. I am so excited to go over some different website designs with you all to help you design your business online. Over here at PC Media Techs, we absolutely enjoy helping people design their business online, whether that be website design or promotional design, whatever it is that you need. So today is all about Website Wednesday. So I have about three different websites that I want to show you. Tonight we have a couple of nonprofit. We have a nonprofit website, and we also have a nonprofit landing page that I want to show you. And we also have a tax education and services website that I want to show you just in case you need extra help setting up any of your booking options, any of your online courses, or any of the other features that are on these websites. Feel free to drop in the chat and let us know if you have any questions. And we'll do everything that we can to make sure that we help you bring your vision to life. Okay. Cool. So we're going to get started in just a second. But real quick, if you can go over to pcmediatext.com/events and make sure that you RSVP for our upcoming after work mixer for digital mental health, which is going to be on September the 29th. And I'm going to go ahead and get started in just a minute and give you a little bit of updates about what we're going to be working on. But real quick, check out the intro video while we wait on more people to join us. And we'll go ahead and jump right into it and get your questions ready.
My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. Professional creation. In demand. My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. Professional creation. In demand.
That's right. Our goal is to help you get your brand in demand and not just in demand, but stay in demand. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. The first website that I'm going to be sharing with you all is for a nonprofit called Traveler's Aid. So pretty much what this nonprofit does is they provide rides for seniors. Okay. So anybody that needs a ride, needs to schedule a ride, they can call or they can schedule. Now they can schedule on the website. Before they weren't able to do that, they would have to just call and get a live person on the phone during business hours. But I'm going to show you a little bit about what we've been able to do to help them be more efficient online. Okay. So if we scroll down, we'll see the two options that they have: the senior ride program, and they also have a travel assistance program. Okay. So this nonprofit actually helps seniors that need a ride and people that are in need of traveling assistance, especially if they're moving to a new state. Okay. We also like to always show the different funders logos on the websites because a lot of times when people pay for sponsorships, that'll be one of the things that's included with the sponsorship, is that type of recognition. Okay. So down here in the section where it talks a little bit more about what they do is a button for people to go over to the About Us page. And I always like to create cute little conversation pieces with the photos of the team or anything like that. So that's what we typically do because we love visual communication over here at PC Media Techs. And then we have a message from the executive director and some different videos. Okay. So if we scroll back up here to the top, these two buttons right here, these are the top two call to actions. Okay. So we have the headline that's letting people know like this is more than a ride. If you need a ride, you're in the right place, but this is actually more than a ride. And the subtitles tell them a little bit about what it is they can expect. Okay. So we click on the schedule button. It's going to take people right over here to this page where they can choose what program they want to participate in. So if they choose this one, it's going to take them to a page where it has more information, and they can actually click on the links here to download the application. They can click to call the office, or they can fill out the application online now, where this is a feature that they did not have before they had the website. Okay. So same thing, that's for the senior ride program. If they click to go to the travel assistance program, it's going to take them to a very similar page. Okay. So this is going to help them to be more efficient. All right. So that's what that does. And then if we come to the call us button, of course, it's going to directly call the company. And then these buttons right here, they're programs, which is the main thing that they want people to learn more about and participate in, are right here in the header. Okay. Then we got the about page with the team, the get involved, donate, sponsor. Of course, we always want to have these types of options on the website. So the get involved page actually has a section for them to learn more about how to donate, what your donation does, and go ahead and get started with getting involved. And then we also have a section for the sponsors, showing out the funder logos again. And then, of course, if people want to sign up to volunteer or get involved down here again with that same conversation piece. Okay, because it's all about visual communication. If you have a website, drop down in the chat your website link. If you want me to pull up your website, I know it's been times where people have had questions, concerns about something that they may be trying to accomplish online, but they may need a little bit of extra help or pointing in the right direction. If that's you, don't be scared. Drop it in the comments. That's what Website Wednesday is for. Okay. So if you or somebody that you know needs extra help designing their business online, you or your team need extra help with website or promotional design, be sure to visit pcmediatex.com and schedule a free 15-minute phone consultation with us. Okay. And I'm going to move right along to the next website because this one may be something that is that you can relate to. I'm not sure what industry you're in. Feel free to reach out no matter if you have a nonprofit or if you're a service provider, if you do products, e-commerce stores, any of that type of stuff. Make sure that you reach out if you need extra help, okay? So I do want to remind you all again about the upcoming After Work Mixer. If you go to pcmediatex.com/events, visit our events page on our website, and you'll be able to see upcoming events and stay in the loop so you can stay connected. If you're not familiar with our After Work Mixers, our sister company, Tech Queen Shop, actually host frequent after work mixers throughout the year. We'll normally do like one per quarter. And we had our first after work mixer for digital mental health here a few months ago. Okay. Actually, it was in July because we did it for back to school digital detox. So pretty much our nonprofit sector, PC Empowerment, is where we raise awareness about digital mental health. PC Mediatex will be celebrating 10 years in business here in December, and just trying to grow a website design agency, put a team together, and everything that comes along with that. I started to realize how technology affects our mental health, constantly being on a computer, checking emails, and all of that type of stuff. So on the nonprofit side, when we raise awareness about digital mental health, that's something that you definitely want to be a part of if you want to join the digital mental health movement. Okay. So, regardless, make sure that you visit our events page so that you can sign up and just learn more. We always give out digital mental health resources and different things of that nature during these events. So, you can come and grab your resources, learn more about it, network with people in your community, and also win prizes. We give away tech prizes. At the last Afterword Mixer, we gave away a vacation. We also gave away a website. We gave away different local restaurants, gift certificates, and things like that, massages, and all of that type of stuff. So make sure that you are visiting the events page if that's something that you're interested in being a part of, and reach out if you would like to learn more. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. So the next website that I want to show you all is for a tax company. So, shout out to First Choice Tax. We have truly enjoyed designing their website from scratch. So, pretty much, they were able to provide us with their logo and some lingo concerning their brand. And we were able to take that color scheme and the information that they shared with us and put together a polished website that turns heads, okay? And community, it's all about visual communication and it's also about conversion, okay? Because the goal is to convert your site visitors. When somebody lands on your website, what actions do you want them to take? Do you want them to book a call? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to buy a service from you? Do you want them to purchase a particular product? Is it a certain product or service that you want to sell over the other? Whatever it is that you want people to do when they land on your website is definitely something that you need to communicate visually. Okay. So we're going to go right into that. Of course, at the top of the site, if you know me, we're always going to have a really good, promising headline. So this one says, time to maximize your finances. Okay, because this is what this company specializes in. And then if you know me, then you know that this subtitle is going to explain exactly how we're helping people to maximize their finances. And then if they click to get started, it'll take them to the booking page. And I'm gonna take y'all over there because I know a lot of times with service providers, y'all, we always get so bogged down with the day-to-day things that need to be done for our clients. And a lot of times we put the stuff that we need for our own company on the back burner. So when you have a really organized way for people to book you, for people to schedule with you, when you have everything outlined on your calendar the way that it needs to be, it just makes life a lot more easier. And that's one less thing that you have to worry about and have to stress about. And as the leader of America's first digital mental health movement, I'm all about doing things that help you to avoid stress. Okay. We want to be proactive and preventative in this season. That's the goal. All right. So moving right along, if we continue to scroll down, we have, of course, another one of our conversation pieces because I just love to put those together because it communicates visually. You can kind of skim down this site and get an idea of what they do just from the visuals. Okay. So here is the section where it tells what services are provided. So this specific company specializes in tax returns, also notary services, and tax education. Okay. So we want to make sure that we display that on the website and have it easy for people to access whatever it is that they're looking for and whatever they need. And we have the different social links on here and a little bit more about the company. And then also we listed out the different digital products because this particular service provider also has digital products that they provide as well. And I'm gonna just go ahead and take y'all straight over there. So like I was saying before, if we click on get started, it's going to take us straight to the bookings page. Okay, so these are the different services that people are able to book. They can also get here by clicking on book online that's up here in the menu. And then we have the different services, all of them laid out. And then people can also click to kind of like see, okay, well, I only need financial services, or I'm here for the education piece, or I need mentorship, and they can filter it down that way. And based on what the service is, they can book it. They may have to pay before booking it, they may have to pay a deposit before booking it. It's all based off of how you want people to interact on your website to make your job easier, because that's the goal at the end of the day. Okay, is that not cool? And so here under the education tab, it takes us over to the digital products. So people can purchase and learn more about whatever digital products are available. Also, we have a tax course on this website. So when people go to take the course, and they can also purchase a software, if I'm not mistaken, as well. It might come with one of the mentorship programs. But when they go, they're able to learn more about the instructor, learn more about the course, see the different pricing options, get an overview so they know, like, okay, so when I purchase this, this is what I'm going to have access to. Okay. And if they want to purchase, they tap join. Or another way they can get to that is by coming up here in the menu and clicking on mentorship. And if we go through this way, let's see. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in on Facebook. Good to have you, Bobby. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So when we come over here to this page, this is where we'll be able to see the different pricing options for the mentorship programs. So if somebody wants to learn how to do taxes or credit repair or any of that good stuff, then they'll be able to have all of the options and all of the features right here in front of them. I believe this button right here in the header also takes them there as well, because that's one of the goals. That's what, we want people to do when they land on our website, is we want them to take advantage of that. Okay? Absolutely. Thank you so much. So as we continue to scroll down, here is where we have the demo. So somebody's like, well, this sounds like something I need, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to try before I buy. They can come down here and sign up for a free demo. And when they sign up for the demo, they'll be able to kind of see, peek behind the curtain, see what's going on, and know, like, okay, yeah, this is somewhere where I need to be, or maybe that's not what I thought it was. Right. And that's the goal, because we don't want people to sign up and pay money for something that they're not interested in or ready for. Okay, that's not what we want to happen. We want to make sure that we allow people to self-qualify themselves to work with us. So if they're able to see a demo or see reviews, see the pricing, if they're able to know how much something costs, then they'll be able to kind of do a self-evaluation and decide, well, maybe that's not something I'm ready for. I need to save up for it. Or maybe I can get on a payment plan because this is something that I really need. Or maybe this is not for me. This is not the direction that I want to go down. I need a different focus. Maybe I want to get more into accounting or bookkeeping and not so much taxes. So that's why it's good to go ahead and list everything that people need to know before they purchase on your website. Okay. And then the last thing that I want to show you all is a landing page for a nonprofit. But before I go into that, let me say this. So I was explaining to you all about PC Empowerment earlier. And with PC Empowerment, when we first started, we actually started with just a landing page. Okay. So what we did, and I've done this for several of my clients. A lot of times when people are just getting started, they may not be ready for a full-blown website just yet. is many different types of landing pages. You have sales landing pages. These are the best landing pages to run your ads to because they have high conversion rates. You have what I like to call informational landing pages, like the type of landing page that I'm about to show you. A lot of times when people come to us, we will kind of help qualify them to let them know, okay, instead of starting off with the full blown website, you can probably just get started with your informational landing page and then kind of grow from there. Or if they're trying to sell a specific physical product or service or digital product, then they may need an actual sales landing page. If that's something that you're trying to figure out for yourself, or if you're not sure what platform to use, just schedule a free phone consultation at pcmediatex.com and we'll help you walk through that. Okay. So pretty much back to what I was saying with PC Empowerment, we took a hidden page on our design agency's website, pcmediatex.com, and the domain, of course, was pcmediatex.com slash PC Empowerment. And that was the link that we would share with people. And it was hidden on the website. So you can really go to our for-profit side to get to that. And when you were on there, there was no PC MediaTex logo, nothing in the menu bar that would insinuate that we design websites. Okay. And the reason for this is because a lot of times when people are just getting started, they might not be ready for all of that just yet. So we want to make it easy for them to share information with people and also be able to get contacts, because the goal is really to list build. So if somebody's filling out your contact form or they're learning more about you, you have a link that you can send people to. And then as you continue to grow, you can build it out into a full-blown website. Okay. All right, that's the goal. And so in the meantime, if you purchase a domain, then you can point that domain to the landing page. Okay, that's how that works. And then if you're not quite ready, a lot of times if it's not in the budget for you to upgrade your website hosting just yet, that's okay. You can still point your domain to the platform where your landing page is located at, depending on what platform it's designed on, though, because all website platforms don't allow you to do that. Okay, but this is something that we help people with every single day. We absolutely love what we do over here at PC Media Tech. So, yeah, don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Okay. Cool. So in the meantime, before I show y'all this last landing page, I do want to make sure that y'all go over to pcmediatext.com/events and sign up to join us at the next Afterwork Mixer. Okay. So I'm going to give y'all a minute to go ahead and do that. And I am going to come right back and finish showing y'all this other landing page, and drop your questions in the comments if you have any.
My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. Professional creation.
In demand.
My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. My brand is in demand. Professional
In
creation.
demand.
So again, I just want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to go over the last landing page that I want to show off to you all really, really quick. And again, make sure that you all join us. It's going to be September 29th, the Afterwork Mixer for Digital Mental Health. And if you're catching this on the replay or you're just coming in, you want to visit pcmediatex.com/events to sign up to join us. Okay, cool. So let's keep moving right along. So this particular website was actually designed on the First Choice Text website that I just showed off. Okay. So shout out to Candace Kemp over at First Choice Text for entrusting us with this project. My condolences to her daughter, but this is a landing page that was designed for a nonprofit foundation that is getting off the ground and get ready to push forward toward the mark. Instead of starting them off with a full-blown website standing on its own two legs on its own platform, we just added a landing page to the website that I just showed you all. Okay. So when we added that landing page, what we did is we have a domain. So if we go to the website, the name of this website domain is the first choice text.com. Okay. But this landing page, the URL slug is slash Anitra. So the first choice text.com / Anitra will take you to this page. But we have an actual domain, anitriaslight.org. It points to this page. Okay. So if you're not familiar with how everything is connected on the back end, it's not something that you have to really be concerned about. If you have an expert website promotional design agency that's got your back, definitely make sure that you get with somebody that's familiar with the process because it can get frustrating. We have a whole digital mental health organization. Like, we know that if you're not 100% sure how to set something up, you're gonna need some extra help. So that's what we're here for. And we also want to educate you on the digital mental health side as well. The best thing to do is just either get educated on how to get everything set up. A lot of people sometimes can figure stuff out themselves. I call you all my people that love to design. So you like to design it yourself, my DIYers. And then I have business minds that just don't have time for that. So if you really don't have time to be trying to figure out how do I, set up a MX record and a C name and a name server and point a domain over here and transfer it over there and design this and create that and make it look like this on mobile view. If that's not something you're passionate about, then you can just really spend all of your time and energy focusing on your vision, focusing on what God created you to do. And then you can get expert help right here at Website Wednesday. You can schedule a free phone consultation anytime at pcmediatext.com, and we'd love to help you figure your way through whatever issues that you're having. Okay. Cool. So right up here at the top, y'all know, if you know me, I'm always gonna have a big, pretty, promising headline. Unless if some websites don't call for that, it just depends on what the goal is for the website. But here, before people start scrolling, we want them to know that this website is centered around building hope together and carrying love forward. Okay, and the subtitle explains exactly how they do that. Up here in the header, we have the donate button, which actually is taking people to a GoFundMe account right now. And then we have the sign up for updates button, which takes people all the way down to the bottom of the page to sign up for updates. But before we get that far, let me scroll back up. So here we have Anitra. Y'all know I had to do a really cute memorial conversational piece. And then right here we have the logo and the focus of the nonprofit. So at Anitria's Light Foundation, we're on a mission to whatever the mission is for this nonprofit. You can see here. Okay. And then as they grow and as they build, they're going to need a full-blown website. Are they ready for one right now? No, not just yet, but they have a landing page where they can send people the link to this page. and they can go and they can donate. They can send people the link to this page and they can go and they can get more information. They can send people the link to this page and they can go and they can be led to their social media. They can send people the link to this page and they can go and they can read the mission statement, and they can watch videos about anything that they need to know to kind of dive more into the topic area. Okay. So it's really important to be able to have a link to send people so that they can learn more about your company. Okay. They can learn more about whatever you do, whatever products or services that you desire for them to purchase or consume. So we just have some different videos here right now. As they continue to grow, we'll probably put together a website that has more information about them, has a way for people to sign up to become a sponsor, to volunteer, to sign up to come to events and events page and stuff like that. But the goal is to make sure that you have revenue coming in, and that you have whatever goals that you're trying to reach, that you've hit the ground running trying to reach those before you really start pouring a bunch of money into a new website platform, or spending 1,500, $2,500 for a website designer to connect everything for you the way that it needs to be connected for you to get your maximum benefit from being online. Okay. So we just want to make sure that we're being really, really thoughtful about that as we're building and growing. Here, this is just a graphic that I actually took off of their social media page that just kind of has more information. And then down here, this is where people can sign up to stay connected. So they'll be on the email list. So whenever different events are happening or anything is coming up that is concerning the goal, the mission of this nonprofit, then they'll be able to get updates and all of that good stuff. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So don't forget pcmediatex.com/events to sign up to join us for the after work mixer that's coming up on September the 29th. And next week, I'm going to be going over some different types of websites. I probably won't do nonprofit websites next week, but if it's a specific industry, we've designed websites in food industry. I think last week I showed y'all an e-commerce store, a website for a company that is building out like a whole indoor play center. I also showed y'all, I can't remember everything I showed y'all last week, but it's pinned to my Facebook page and it's on LinkedIn as well. So you can definitely go back and catch that replay. So if it's a specific industry that you're in and you're like, well, that's nice. I like how you set up the tax website, or I like how you set up the nonprofit website, but this is what I do and I need help in this area. I don't really need all that, but I need this. Make sure that you join us. Make sure that you reach out and let us know what you need help with. pcmediatex.com. And until next time, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the evening, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.